We're at the University of Toledo Medical Center this evening, and there was a little bit of rumbling and shaking going on here. You are here today, and we're hearing reports now and information about an earthquake. What did you feel today?
Well, I was up on the 4th floor of one of our buildings, and all of a sudden I felt the building shake. I mean, I felt this happen. I never felt an earthquake before, but it was kind of very unusual. The area was also being, worked with construction people, so I wasn't sure if the building was collapsed because somebody tripped over a wire, or if this was some kind of natural event. People were asking us what they should do. Well, basically, if you're concerned about a building that's could be possibly collapsing, evacuate. People, what you do essentially is keep calm. You know that if it's an earthquake here in this area, it could be just a minor tremble.
Sure.
It's not like you live in down in Missouri or in California. And just walk out the building, and never take the elevator.
That's a good point.
Okay, never take the elevator because you don't know it's going to stop in mid-floors and you're trapped. But walk down the stairs, be calm, make sure everybody else is calm, and then see what happens. And that's it. I mean, that's all you can do. Yeah.
And you're somebody that specializes in disaster medicine. Do you feel like, though, that people don't think about that advice, and while it's happening, they just completely panic and might get themselves in a more dangerous situation? Do you think it's incumbent for people, even if this was minor today, to think about what I would have done if it was something more major?
Yeah, I think they should, let's keep this in proper perspective. If you live here in Toledo, okay, and you feel a tremor, I mean, you're not going to have a major collapse of the world up upon you. But keep this in mind, that if you do travel and you go to places like, the Ring of Fire, in the Pacific, or you go to LA or, Alaska, those areas are prone to earthquakes. So you should have a plan, okay, when you go to these kind of places. If something happens, what do I do? Okay, where are the exits?
Well, I think the steps is a great thing. I mean, if you go to a hotel, I know I don't do this, and maybe you do. I never look at where the staircase is. First thought is, where's the elevator?
Right.
Take it there. But maybe the second thought needs to be, where is the staircase?
Exactly.
And people may not do that.
Right. And it's not so much for you, it's also for your kids.
Sure.
So if you travel with your family and everything like that, so they see. Because the kids will listen to you. Yeah. Say, okay, if anything happens, this is the staircase, this is where you get out.
Is there any, I mean, if there are aftershocks, or if there are more shaking and more rumbling after that, is it always good to kind of wait that out, that rumbling, or just as soon as you feel any kind of inkling and you're nervous about it, start to make your way out?
Well, that's very controversial. Okay, if you're in a building that is pretty well constructed and it's got earthquake proof, so to speak, in California there's a lot of those buildings that are already constructed like that. Getting into a position in your building that you're protected from any kind of falling objects may be all you need to do. Okay, because the act of running out may put you into further harm. Okay. So it really is what local authorities say is the best thing for you, given the environment and given the building that you're in at the time. Yeah.
Just a little bit of a surprise for you
No,
today.
it is. Yes, it was.
All right, Dr. Paul Rega, thank you very much for your time at the University of Toledo Medical Center. And that's your talk back.